Life in Britain. Life in Britain during World War II was marked by significant challenges, sacrifices and resilience as the country faced the realities of total war and the impact of sustained conflict on the home front. The war brought about profound changes in British society, economy and daily life, affecting individuals, families, communities and the nation as a whole. One of the most immediate effects of the war was the evacuation of children, women and vulnerable populations from urban areas to the countryside to protect them from bombing raids and potential invasion. The evacuation effort, known as Operation Pied Piper, saw millions of people relocated to safer areas where they live with host families or in designated billets. The war brought about severe shortages of food, fuel and other essential goods due to disruptions in supply chains, restrictions on imports and the diversion of resources to the war effort. The British government implemented a system of rationing to ensure fair distribution of scarce resources, with ration books issued to individuals for purchasing controlled amounts of food, clothing and other commodities. The threat of aerial bombardment by German Luftwaffe raids loomed large over Britain during the war, particularly during the Blitz, a sustained bombing campaign targeting cities and industrial centres. Civilians endured aerial bombings, air raids, by sheltering in air raid shelters, underground stations and makeshift bunkers to seek protection from enemy attacks. The war effort mobilised the entire population of Britain, with men and women contributing to the war in various capacities. Women took on roles in factories, farms and auxiliary services to support the war economy, while men joined the armed forces or worked in essential industries critical to the war effort. Civil defence organisations such as the Home Guard and Women's Voluntary Service play key roles in maintaining order, safety and resilience in the home front. Propaganda played a significant role in shaping public opinion, boosting morale and fostering unity during the war. The government utilised posters, radio broadcasts, films and other media to convey messages of patriotism, resilience and solidarity, encouraging the population to support the war effort, maintain morale and uphold the British spirit in the face of adversity. Strict blackout regulations were enforced to prevent enemy aircraft from targeting populated areas at night. Cities and towns were required to observe blackout conditions, with all lights extinguished, windows covered and street lights dimmed to minimise visibility from the air. Curfews and restrictions on movement were also imposed to enhance security and protect against potential attacks. The presence of military personnel, defence installations and anti-aircraft defences became a common sight in Britain during the war. Coastal defences, airfields, radar stations and military camps were established to protect against invasion, monitor enemy activity and defend key strategic locations. The mobilisation of troops, equipment and resources for defence became a visible aspect of daily life in wartime Britain.